What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be out at the farm harvesting a bunch of fall crops and making a tasty little glop dish out of them. Stay tuned. We're almost a week into October, so let's see what's around. We got a nice looking turnip, some fresh sea kale leaf, maybe a few leaves of red sorrel, an egg perchance, maybe some collard greens, some fresh and tender fall-grown horseradish leaf. Yeah, you can eat the leaves. They're pretty good. A few sprigs of fresh thyme. A little bit of oregano. Beans! Some walking onion bulbs. And greens. And the last of the tomatoes. Well, I'm hungry, so let's get cooking. We'll start by pouring a little bit of water into our pan. And get that going on a medium-high heat. Heating up, we'll wash and chop the turnip. Get that in the water. A little salt and pepper. And then cover it up to steam. That's getting hot, we can peel our onions. Simply slice them in half and then peel them back. Super easy to peel. And then you can just cut off that little root bit and throw this in as is. We got a nice boil going, so we'll throw in the onions. It wouldn't be a meal without garlic, so we'll get some of that going too. Garlic into the pan. While that's going, we'll get started on chopping up our greens. We'll use a few of the turnip greens too, and then we'll get those steaming. With the greens in, we can start chopping up beans. I'm also adding a can of black beans because who's got the time or the space to grow all their own beans? Not me, that's for sure. Now we'll add the tomatoes. And at this point, the water is just about boiled off, so we can drizzle in a little bit of olive oil and add the herbs. At this point, the tomato juice action is bubbly. At this point, we can crack in the egg, and I'm gonna add some cheese too, because I like cheese. Just crack the egg right in there, drop the cheese, cover it up, and let it cook. Oh yeah. Then serve with some fresh baked bread and butter, and a little bit of kimchi or sauerkraut. Delightful. It's kind of like a warm, cheesy tomato chili with chunks of peppery potato. Because turnips are really just a peppery potato. It's really good. Creamy, a little spicy, rich umami from the tomatoes and the beans and the cheese. Yeah, it's really good. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Nuts and Bolts Farm to Table Cooking.